breaking news. Oh, wait, that's for world disasters. That's not for reporting on Marvel movies. So, Robert Downey Jr. is trying to convince the world he is playing Victor Von Doom. Victor Von Doom. Dr. Doom. Mr. Doom. Interesting. So let me get this straight. Movie comes out in 2026. We had this huge reveal at San Diego Comic-Con, which was pretty epic, but they should have just done a Victor Von Doom, Dr. Doom post-credit scene. In Deadpool and Wolverine, that would have been much more impactful, and then they could have done some different reveal at San Diego Comic-Con. Twice. They've told you RDJ is back playing Doom twice in less than a month. Interesting. They don't start shooting to next year. The more Marvel tries to tell us he's playing Doom, the more likely he isn't playing Doom. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, seeing as it is riding on Avengers and Avengers 5 and Avengers 6. Because let's face it, even though Deadpool and Wolverine turned over 1.1 billion, it still doesn't make up for the huge losses of the Marvel movies that did bad. Is Marvel back? Not quite, but it could be. So, subscribe to the channel to never miss any Marvel DC Kaiju. What's the best pop culture biscuit that I try to cover on a daily basis. If you could subscribe to the channel, be much appreciated. If you want to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, and also if you could follow us on Twitter, WarstuG. So it is fascinating that Robert Downey Jr. is back. But what's more fascinating is this Hollywood Reporter article. Now, this is the kind of information that would normally come out during the press junket for a movie or when PR starts the movie. They've not even started shooting. So Robert Downey Jr. recalls Kevin Feige's pitching him Doom. Okay, now this is interesting because I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Robert Downey Jr. actually auditioned to play Doom in a Fantastic Four movie years ago. Literally years ago. The actor, currently Emmy nominated for playing 5 characters on the HBO limited series. Join the Hollywood Reporter podcast for a wide-ranging conversation. Around a year ago, Robert Downey Jr. and his wife and producing partner Susan Downey sat down with Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige for a chat. Interesting. So when I tell you, lads and ladettes, that Dr. Doom was always coming, and I still think that Cillian Murphy should be the real Doom, and I still think this is a massive red herring. I still think this is sus as I replied to the comments, unlike most other YouTubers. Sure, Robert Downey Jr. will be the main star, but that doesn't mean he's going to be the main Dr. Doom. That doesn't even mean he's going to be the main villain. Interesting. So, it wasn't unusual for Downey and Feige to be talking after all. The two have kept in touch following Downey's departure from the Marvel Cinematic Universe after Avengers Endgame. But the conversation soon took a multiversal shattering left turn when Feige suggests Downey could return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, even though his character's Tony Stark was dead. Okay, so this was a conversation 1 year ago. So 1 year ago would have been 2023 August. So this time last summer. Interesting. He said, it just keeps occurring to me if you were to come back. Why? Because you want the heyday. It wasn't just because Iron Man. We had a lot of characters that people love. This is what Marvel doesn't seem to understand. RDJ returning is cool, but the Marvel universe was built around so many different characters. Sure, Iron Man was the biggest, outside of Spider-Man, I guess you could say, in terms of money. Downey said in the latest episode of the Hollywood Reporter Awards Chatter podcast, Susan was like, wait, come back as what? Downey and Feige went on to talk about issues that needed to be resolved should the actor return. Obviously, they're using Hugh Jackman's return in Wolverine as a way to not ruin, obviously, potential other legacy characters returning, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, and so on and so forth. How can we not go backwards? How can we not disappoint expectations? Well, I tell you what, you're going to disappoint a lot of fans if you aren't Iron Man. And I know a lot of people go, oh, he's the infamous, it's the infamous man, it's the Iron Mask. He's going to be playing Iron Man, but it's going to be a Doom variant. Yeah, most likely. But, of course, the fact they keep telling you he's Doom is a little bit, I mean, I know if you're not British, you probably wouldn't understand what they're doing here, but, okay, he's playing Doom, but ultimately, by the Secret Wars, he isn't going to be a bad guy. And we don't even know if he's going to be a bad guy. How can we continue to beat expectation? Downey recalled, adding the actor. And he brought up Victor Von Doom. I looked up this character. Later on, he goes, let's get Victor Von Doom right. interesting because this article doesn't actually tell you that he auditioned to play Doom back when Fox owned the rights to the Fantastic Four. So this wasn't his first time knowing who Doom was. Sure, an actor can audition for a role without knowing the comic book or the lore of the character, but he knew who Doom was. Downey already wanted a conversation with Disney CEO Bob Iger about contributing to the company parks and location-based entertainment, and soon he found himself at the Moogle's home. Because as we know, Iron Man is going to be on one of the rides at the Avengers park in America. Iger already seemed to know about the Doctor Doom idea. Yeah, because they've been wanting to bring Doom in for such a long time. Quickly told Downey, I like it, before arranging for the actor and Feige to visit Disney Imagination Campus to see what was in the works. You want to talk about the two guys that are not easy to have their minds blown, let alone at the same time, said Downey. What is going on there right now is beyond my expectations of what was possible. Yeah, because of bringing King Thanos in. King Thanos is going to... Look, I know you lot don't watch the videos, but if you do, I made a video about King Thanos being like a multiversal threat, and they're not putting him in the Disneyland park ride for fun. They really are not. In the years since leaving the MCU, Downey has remained close to the Avengers director Joe and Anthony Russo, as well as Iron Man director Jon Favreau. At San Diego Comic-Con in July, Feige confirmed that Russo bros were back to direct as the pair of Doomsday 2026 and Avengers Secret Wars 2027. A group of men dressed as Doom swamped the stage, and one step forward, he took the mask off, and it was Downey. It was one of the biggest reveals in Comic-Con history. Yeah, it was, but I still think the Tom Hiddleston Loki scene at Comic-Con was bigger. New masks, same task. Downey told the crowd, boy, I tell ya, I like playing complicated characters. Interesting. So for some reason, they're trying to reaffirm that he is playing Victor Von Doom, which is cool because predominantly RDJ, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios are not lying. See, what they can do is when they're filming in public, I believe they're shooting in England, down at Pinewood Studios and a bunch of other places, most likely. That's usually where stuff gets filmed, I believe. But if he is going to be a variant of Iron Man, or Dr. Victor Von Doom might just be Iron Man, but a variant in a Doom costume, is the stuff they want to keep secret, even from these wannabe Twitter scoopers. They film it inside, top secret, as in no one knows. So I'm not saying he's not going to be Dr. Doom. It's just a bit weird to an English person that they keep ramming it down your throat when they're not even starting to shoot for over 6 months. I mean, it's August now. They're not shooting till early next year, the first quarter of next year. So do we really keep needing them telling us he's playing a character when apparently we already know he's playing a character? Seems a little bit sus to me. So guys, let me know, do you actually believe this? Are you actually buying this? And what ramifications do you think there is of him actually returning? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? And do you agree with me that respectfully, the person that actually won the Oscar for Best Actor for Oppenheimer, not the supporting actor, the best actor, Mr. Cillian Murphy, should be playing the actual Doctor Doom, not the variant that RDJ is probably playing. But I could be wrong. It's just a bit weird to me how they're ramming it down your throat and trying to convince you of something. They've already said it. And to deliver the pitch of how it all happened and talking about having discussions, that kind of stuff usually happens during a press junket or after the movie comes out, not years before the movie comes out, because the movie's not coming out for over 2 years still. So like always, guys, let us know, what do you think about this? Oh, we don't do breaking news because breaking news refers to actual world disasters, not talking Marvel movies or pop culture stuff. Sorry, that's just my opinion. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. Check us out on Twitter, HTG, and I'll catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.